Hi everybody, thank you for stopping by the Wild Lotus Girl channel. I appreciate that you have taken your time to watch my channel, and hopefully you'll get something good out of my channel. Hopefully you'll subscribe, you'll like, you'll comment, and hi everybody. So today we're gonna talk about one thing that everybody has. Everybody has, and that is a mother. Now, regardless of your opinion about your mother, we all have a mother. Every year we celebrate Mother's Day, and we do everything that we can do to acknowledge our moms on this special day every year. And as we should, because for most people go through the process of childbirth, they take care of an infant child who is helpless, and they raise that child up, they teach that child, they give the child love, they help the child learn about the environment, all in the hopes of raising a human being that's going to be giving, loving, compassionate, and hopefully take care of them when they get older. And many of us, like myself, love our mother. I love my mother so much, and my mother isn't with me anymore. And I'm going to tell you that little story in this little story time. I loved my mother so much. I still miss her. I still miss her to this day. And so for some who don't have their mother any longer, Mother's Day can be a painful time. They see people preparing, they see dinners happening, and things going on, and flowers being purchased. But for them, they have nobody to give that flower to. And so that makes Mother's Day a difficult time for many. Now, I myself am a mother. I have 3 adult children. So I've gone through, and, as a mother, I've been a fantastic mother, and I've been the worst mother ever. Probably, if you ask my kids, I fell short in a few places. We get angry with our parents because they're not perfect. They make mistakes. They screw up. Even tragic things can happen to us. Maybe traumatic things can happen to us because our parents didn't do the right thing, didn't make the right decisions. What we need to remember, though, is that our parents are only human. Our mothers are only human, and so they do make mistakes. They aren't perfect. And this may sound cliche, but my mother was awesome. She was a saint. I call my mother a saint because she never really told me what to do. She helped me discover my own life. she would give me advice, but it was always just a gentle nudge. It was never shoved down my throat. Now me, on the other hand, I am a strong personality, and that might come through in my videos, I'm not sure. I have a tendency to weigh in with my kids, and sometimes they probably don't appreciate it. It's always done with the intent of love or the intent of helping them be successful. Now, my story time about Mother's Day has to do with the fact that when my youngest child was in my tummy, in my womb, down there, looks like she's still there. When my youngest child was still in the womb, my mother had cancer, and she had initially had lung cancer, and then it turned into brain cancer. And she died of brain cancer. And the thing about Mother's Day to me is that it was just the day before Mother's Day that my mother passed away of brain cancer. Now, why am I telling this story? I don't know why I'm telling this story. It just came to me to tell this story. I'm telling this story because I want to acknowledge how important my mom was to me, and to acknowledge those people that don't have a mother on Mother's Day or any day of the year, and to acknowledge the importance of mothers. People don't realize how important being a mom is. They think, oh, the school can mother your child, the government can mother your village, or people around you can mother your child. Well, all those things are important. And there's a role in all of the external sources in mothering our children. Nothing can replace you as being a mother. Your child uniquely identifies with the mother the child was. Now, my story is that 18 years ago or so, I was pregnant with my youngest child. And my youngest child was due in a couple of weeks. And it was the day before Mother's Day, and I was pregnant with my youngest child. And I was also dealing with the fact that my mother was going to pass. And she was going to pass in a really horrible way, which is brain cancer. And she did end up passing the day before Mother's Day while I was pregnant with my youngest child, who is an amazing child and who actually helped me get through this horrible event in my life of my mother passing. I don't think I would have been able to make it through my mother's passing, my mother's death, without this child, because I felt so strongly and close to my mother. I loved her so much. And so my child, this baby, it distracted my attention that I had to take care of this baby. And so in a way it distracted me from the grief I had which at that time was good because obviously I needed to take care of an infant. I needed to have an infant and then take care of an infant. And so that was almost like a divine intervention there in a way, because I don't know how I would have gotten through my mother's passing. And it's a big deal to me every single year when I don't have my mother. And I kind of try and stop myself from getting upset. Every year I used to give my mother a rose, and I would give her a rose so that and I would buy her a rose bush every single year. I would say the same thing every year, so that if I'm ever gone on Mother's Day, you'll always have roses from me. And so every year. Now, you can imagine how insane it would be to be pregnant, almost ready to give birth, and then have your mother pass. I mean, it was a crazy time for me. Reach out to your mother. Reach out to those that care about you, especially in this time that we're facing with, having to stay home and whatnot. It makes us, the one good thing about it is that it gives us more time to think about what is important and to want to be close to those that we care about. My recommendation is that you don't be so hard on your mother. Don't forget that your mother has walked many miles ahead of you and has probably been through almost every scenario that you're going to go through. And when your mother gives you that little piece of advice that doesn't seem all that important, that you maybe weigh it a little bit more heavily, because she may know more than you think that she knows, and that when she gets older, when she becomes more feeble, forgetful, I forget about things. Try and not be so critical of your mother and those that you love, because we are here in this time together. We are here in this time to learn from each other. And we are here in this time to take that lesson that we learned from each other and go forwards and again. And part of the lesson for everyone is love. Love raises your frequency. Love is a higher vibration. Love is a vibration that's closer to light. And light is closer to God, closer to the universal consciousness. And give love. Whether that's to the people that are close to us, or in a way that's silent, just sending out good vibes to the world. We can also do that. But today, we're talking about appreciation of your mother, or all things that are mother, like the Great Mother, which is the universal consciousness, or Mother Earth, or any type of archetypal mother figure. We need to give gratitude to that, because in this day and age, women are, if you look at media or you listen to songs, etc., women are not as valued as they should be. And so each of us can do our part to turn off that garbage. Don't listen to that garbage. Don't watch that 10th movie of a woman getting raped. Don't, don't give some dumbass your money. Don't dismiss somebody cheating on you. If you're assaulted, don't be silent. Speak, tell somebody, claim yourself. These are ways that if each and every one of us do this, we're going to raise the vibration overall of the universe. So anyways, that's my story time, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned from it. I hope you take something away to into your own life. I hope that you come back to my channel